Hello there, you guys. This is going to be your love message for the week of May 29th through June 4th, 2017. So I'm just going to go start for the messages that Spirit has for you this week when it comes to love, okay? So the first card we had is the healing card um, with the High Priestess. So I feel like intuitively you know what needs to be looked at within yourself that maybe you need to heal and release and let go of because it's time. There's a lot of possibly your resistance to look at the things that need to be healed within self. Um, it's liberating though. It's freeing you of some sort of um, long-standing I just feel like entrapment, whether it's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, like whatever this is that you're holding on to that needs to be healed and released, it's causing you to it's like a trap. It's causing you to feel trapped and bogged down by it and even controlled. So intuitively, you know what this is, what needs to be looked at, what needs to be healed, what needs to be released. Okay, you have that wisdom. There's no confusion about it. Okay, it's straightforward. It's something that you know it's time to confront. So there's two major arcanas here. So you're being encouraged. I feel like you're intuitively picking these things up, whatever this is, as it's almost like it's haunting you or it's bothering you or it's like an alarm within you that you need to look at this. Um, then you have the nurture card with the tower. So I feel like with this, um, this is about nurturing self and compassion for self and forgiveness um, of self and maybe with others. With the tower card, like, you know, it's time to do this. It's like it's going to change a lot of things for you. I feel it's almost like it's tearing down all of these walls. Like I said, I feel like it's a liberating and freeing. It's like a liberation, like of all the things that you've held on to, all these shackles from past trauma or past hurts or pains and memories of guilt, um, issues of self-love, abuse, fear, all of that stuff. I feel like Spirit is telling you it's time for you to let go and go with the flow and allow Spirit to take all of that away from you. So it's like new stuff can be rebuilt, new things can come in for you, a new you can come in. This is like a revitalization of self. It's like this is a process that you need to do for yourself. You need to nurture yourself, and nurturing yourself isn't always, you know, flowery and nice stuff. It's not always, you know, you buying something for yourself or, you know, changing your hair or buying new clothes to make yourself feel good. Sometimes the nurturing is you having to deal with the dark stuff so that you can be a better you. Okay, so it's like tough love type of, like, 'cause this is like a mother energy. This is like your mother's gonna be there for you, but they're not going to lead you astray. They're not gonna allow you just to F around anymore. Like, if you know that you're doing something wrong or you're not supposed to be um, you know, somehow harming yourself, your mom is not going to tell you to cover it up with another drug. Like, sometimes it's okay to treat yourself is what I'm getting, but Spirit's not really saying that so much. It's pretty much nurturing yourself as you know what's best for you, know what's good for you, what you need to work on. Okay, then you have 8 of dedicated effort with the Justice card. So you have a lot of major arcana cards. Even with the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, you have 3 major arcanas there and 3 major arcanas out of the other tarot deck. So I feel like there's a lot of encouragement and supportive energy. So you have dedicated effort, and this is in your position of action or approach towards the situation. I feel like your action needs to be focusing on what you wish to see within yourself, okay? What do you want to experience on the outside, especially when it comes to love and relationships, because there is a couple here. And I just want to note there's a lot of duality too. If you look at the High Priestess, the Tower, there's a couple here falling out of the Tower, then the Justice with the scales. There's a lot of duality in your cards. So I feel like it, not only this is a benefit for you, but it's also when it comes to your relationships in life, okay? All types of relationships. And especially if it comes to romantic relationships, I feel like you can't continue to create the same cycle. Like the foundation that you have built, it's built on a faulty ground. It's built on a lot of karma, a lot of trauma. So trying to bring someone into that faulty foundation, it's only gonna cause chaos. But sometimes I feel like in this case, this Tower card is, the chaos is needed, because it's like this is a way to force you to change. Like you have to confront this stuff. You can't run from it, is kind of what I'm getting. With the dedicated effort. So if this is a relationship or any type of relationship that you wish to see, what type of family dynamics do you wish to share or have? What type of friendships do you want? What type of romantic partnership do you see for yourself? Or what, you know, if you're going through something with your partner, or you wish for better, you know, better times to come with your love life, what would that picture look like? And be honest with what it is that you really want with the Justice card. Be really honest. And I feel like if there's another person involved, you have to put in your part just as much as they are. And Spirit is telling you as well, if you ever feel like there's an imbalance where someone is giving more, putting more effort in than the other person is, there's something that you need to evaluate with that. With that situation. Okay, so we have the sacral chakra with the Six of Wands. Okay, so very passionate, very fiery energy. Could also be like a survival energy, a creative space that you're in. I feel like it's time to be your biggest fan. Okay, I feel like it's time for you to see yourself in a bigger light, in a higher position than how you've been seeing yourself. And I feel like Spirit does want you to work on your sacral chakra, because some of you are lacking a little bit of self-confidence within yourself, and you're feeling imbalanced within you. What do you stand for? Who am I? What do I want? It's kind of like you're uncertain in some areas. But I feel like for a lot of you, you have the potential. You are attracting a lot of people towards you. There's something magnetic about you. However, you need to have boundaries, I feel, for some of you. That attention is good, but some attention's not all attention is good. Also, you need to have boundaries and not fall into the trap that just because this person's giving me attention that I need to take up this offer. Or it's kind of like people want, like, they see you and they notice you, but like Spirit wants you to be reminded that you need to protect your energy too as well, because I feel like it could be because this is sexual energy too, the Wands, especially with the Six of Wands. This is like someone that's feeling themselves, or a lot of people are into them and see them and are attracted. So not all energy is positive. Like some people don't always have your best interest, so be very mindful of that and set boundaries. And that comes back to knowing who you are and what you want. Then you have the King of Wands with the Manifest card. So this is you, I feel like, being in a high position of taking action, going after what it is you want, being ambitious, having a clear vision, being confident, being assertive. The Manifestation card, like you have the ability to manifest just what it is that you want this week. So it's kind of like a story, like it just starts and it leads you here to this position. I feel like seeing you or seeing yourself as worthy and as valuable. I just want to note that for some of you, you could be dealing with like a fire sign, male or female, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries person that Spirit's telling you, do you really want to go there with this person or go back to that place with this person? Because there's sexual energy here with the sacral chakra and the Six of Wands together. Could be that this person just comes around just for sex, or you feel drained after you have sex with this person, so it's like be mindful of that. The manifest card with the King of Wands could very well be for some of you that there's some sort of could be, I heard Sagittarius first, but then I see the Lion here. So in a way, it could be someone that has a fiery energy, or someone that is of a fire sign that maybe you're conjuring back up again, whether it's wanted or it's ill intent that this person's kind of coming back again. I feel like either way it goes, you're manifesting this person. For some of you, it could be that you want this type of person in your life, this fiery, passionate, outgoing, spontaneous, confident energy or person, maybe that you're dating, or maybe this is your partner, and I feel like you're manifesting something in relations to them. So I just want to see where, if there's someone else involved, where they stand with you this week. And keep in mind that this is a relationship reading for all types of relationships. Okay, so it can be romantic depending on however Spirit reaches out to you, or it could be other types of relationships. So I will be right back. Okay, so pretty interesting cards that we got. So pretty much we got in this deck, the Empress is the fertility card, and in your spread we had 3, the Nurture, which is the Empress in that deck. We pulled the Justice card again, and the King of Wands came out at the bottom. So it's pretty interesting. So it is very well likely that this is someone that you're dealing with is more than likely a fire sign, or is someone who has a very strong influence on you energetically, if that makes sense. Some of you could be the fire sign. That is also a possibility, but I'm getting that there's an influence of a fire sign. All right, so where this person is mentally with you, they have the crown chakra. So this person may be getting some sort of guidance and information as in relations to their connection to you. It's something pleasurable, whatever the messages are. It's some sort of the 9 of Cups. So it's like a fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, a desired outcome, or something like that, I feel. And it's something that they're getting, like they are picking up some sort of information. They may think it's just desired thoughts. Like they could be thinking, say for instance, that this is just what's coming up, like I want to settle down with that person. But Spirit could be sending them some sort of information that relates to that. Whatever it is a wanted thought. It is welcome. It is something that makes them feel good, whatever this information is. I'm going to pull from another, I'll pull another card. 6 of Wands, so something sexual again that comes out, but it could also be something that they find is like a goal, like an ultimate victory or success for them. But in some way, I do get that this could be sexual, so it could be like they're having some sort of sexual thoughts about you. If you're in a coupled relationship, of course, it's not a bad thing. I feel like for majority of you, this person may be wanting to have some sort of like romantic setup or something for you, and they may be getting divine guidance on how to do that. That's what I'm getting. But they think it's just a thought that they came up with, if that makes sense, or something that they're bringing about, like a thought that they're creating, when it's really their higher self giving them this information. Where they're at emotionally, they have the 4 foundations and achievements with the 10 of Swords. So they might have felt some sort of disappointment in the past of thinking that they can't have exactly what it is that they want in the situation. For some of them, they are thinking about settling down, or a solid commitment with you, or some of them may be thinking about buying a home, is what I'm hearing, and maybe something kind of made them, I feel like they might have felt discouraged by some of their thoughts, like self-sabotage and telling themselves that that can't happen, or I don't have enough money to do that, or, you know, just a lot of like detrimental thoughts, like kind of egotistical thoughts that kind of shatter their dreams or their visions they have, because this card is also like an intuitive energy. So whatever they're picking up intuitively about some sort of solid foundations or commitment, their, you know, their thoughts might have been opposing that, against it. And I feel like that's ending, that these thoughts that they're having, they're becoming smaller and smaller. They're not as loud as they usually are. They feel like whatever their thoughts were telling in the past, like that doesn't matter anymore. Like, I'm not focused on that. Well, how they're perceiving you in the connection. You have the Three of Pentacles with the Fertility card, which is like the Empress. Both have threes. So there's something they feel like they're building between you, like a good rapport is what I'm hearing. Like there's like something like you guys are sharing, like you guys are on the same page emotionally. There's a lot of compassion, there's a lot of giving and receiving, and they feel like you guys are, like you're building something at this time, something solid, like there's something growing, there's something brewing between the both of you. The overall energy they have with you is 7, choose wisely, with the Justice card. So they're making some I feel like they're weighing the pros and cons about where they want to take things with you. Like they want, and they're getting that information here, their crown chakra, because they have the 2 7. So there's some type of divine guidance that's coming in for this person, some messages that they've been getting. Maybe you have the same messages what they're getting, because there's 2 birds here. So I feel like maybe you both are getting this message of that you need to make a decision. I feel it could have a karmic undertone to it. There's something that Spirit is orchestrating, and you guys need to weigh the pros and the cons of what direction you want to go in. It could be, do we want to be together? Do I want to be with him? Do I want to be with her? Do I want to do this in life, or do we really want to start a family? Do I want to do this, or do I want to focus on career? Do I want to focus on love? Do I want to travel here? It's like there's a lot of things that you're both, I feel, are being guided to weigh the pros and cons on and make a decision, and maybe doing it very patiently. I feel like this is like focusing on what your heart truly desires and truly wants moving forward, not BSing about it. Like this isn't, like I feel like this person's taking whatever this decision is, like whatever they're needing to deciding, whatever they're deciding on, that they're taking it very seriously. They're not taking it lightly. They know that there's something serious about it, and I feel like you may be in the same space as well. There's some sort of shared message that you're getting, that you're both getting in regards to making a decision. Okay, and you're fully supported. We have the Major Arcana, the Justice card, but Spirit is telling you to make a just decision, make a righteous decision. And righteous decision doesn't mean that you're right or you're wrong. I feel like what the righteous decision is what it is that you truly want deep down within yourself, not because someone else is imposing something on you, or you worry about what other people are going to think or say, or you're doing it only because you're lonely, or whatever the case may be for you. You're doing it solely because it's truly what you want for yourself. So that's why I feel like it's, you know, a serious decision. All right, you guys, so that's the reading. I hope that that helps you guys and it resonates. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light. Until next week.